Hey everyone, this is GKE715. Welcome back to my Let's Play on Transformers Prime. In the last episode, we cleared out the first mission, Into the Breach. We're about to do the next mission, which of course is Homecoming. Which of course, we're about to see what exactly happened to Arcee after she crash land back on Earth. So in the description, return Sydney to the base and Jasper with Jack. So let us go and see what the Blue Lady's been up to.
Optimus! Optimus! What's happening? Does anyone read? No response. That meteor's energy output must be masking their life signals.
I wonder what's going on up there.
Oh, maybe the meteor exploded.
No, guys, the meteor, it fell out of orbit.
It what?
I hacked into the atmospheric monitoring array. It tracks every major meteor that enters the atmosphere. And this one came down here.
Well, right now we're blind. And if anyone came down with the meteor, they'll need help. I'll go take a look.
Ratchet.
Not a chance, Miko. You three stay put. I mean it.
Oh, I can't just stay here and wait when everyone's missing.
Hey, Raph, are those meteorites too?
No, Jack, those are Autobot life signals.
Awesome! They're still alive, but I bet they need help, which means I've got to go help them.
Miko, no way. Ratchet told us to stay here, remember? Ratchet, we found everybody's life signals. What do we do? Ratchet, can you hear me?
Jack, I'm worried about B. What if he needs help right now? Can we afford to just wait around?
Okay, Ratchet's gonna be really mad at us. But all right, let's go find him.
Ouch. I'm back in Jasper? Must have jolted my processor and wandered back here in a daze. Ratchet, Optimus, do you read? Nobody at the base? I better get back there ASAP.
Just because, we landed on Earth, it'll never be peaceful. Great. So, it looks like... So, I guess... So, we got new enemies. These are Insecticons. Insecticons, they're a species of Cybertronians, which, of course, are monstrous in appearance. These guys, I don't really remember much about their lore, at least. I don't remember much from what I remember. But from what I know, these guys are nasty, monstrous, and not to mention just straight up dangerous, really. They turn into well, insects. At least from what I remember, of course. They take orders, from a certain Decepticon spider, which we might be, which if she's around, so that these guys mean that they're taking orders from her. Let's go. There you go. Gonna knock this, this Insecticon back on the ground. Come here. There, he's dead. Anyways. Oh, wait, there's more of them. There you go. Shut up. There you go. There you go. That takes care of all that little annoying little buggers.
Arcee, are you okay? There should be a factory near you. Look for some huge chimneys. I'll open a ground bridge and pick you up.
Thank you, Jack, but you should stay there.
Huh? What are you talking about? We're partners, aren't we?
Yeah, but anyways, though, yeah, I guess a little bit. I guess I could cover a little bit about Arcee. I could try my best to cover her. Destroy unboxes to get items, which, from what I know, at least a little bit about Arcee's, like, you know, whole lore and all that stuff. For those who don't know, she was one of the first, like, you know, female Autobots, at least in the in all of Transformers, one of the first ones. But of course, though, the actual first female Cybertronian that we know, at least by, you know, when it comes to toys and even by extension, like, cartoon logic, that will be the Decepticon Nightburst. She was, I believe, the first one. I think, like, as far as I'm aware of. And what's interesting, most of you guys, like, might know this. At least most of you guys know. Arcee used to be pink in the old cartoons. At least back in the old G1 era, she was pink. But I think it was by Prime they decided it, like, to give her, like, a new, paint scheme, I think. Which, of course, like, you know, that's what, like, you know, they decided to go with that idea instead of pink, because the pink has been done before many times. I'll be extremely honest. There you go. There we go. Got rid of that, Insecticon. Alright, let's go, like, jump up here. There we go. We got another Cybertronian artifact. And, of course, these blue blocks right here contain Energon, which Energon, as you guys know, is the lifeblood of all Cybertronians. Anyone should know that. And we press the R button, we can use the, we can also use our shields. Which are shields, which, of course, it can block attacks from enemies and all that. Which I could demonstrate it quickly, I guess, if they hit me. Yeah, like that. There we go. Come on. There we go. Just gotta, like, hit this guy. Come on. Okay, wow. Alright, little bugger that, like, you know, knows how to send me flying. There. That takes care of that little guy. Well, not really little guy. That's the one thing I find fascinating with the Insecticons. So they can also mass shift. Or mass shift. I think that's what it's called. Where I believe they can make some parts of them, well, they can, like, you know, collapse into themselves and create a much more smaller form of sorts. And the Insecticons can do that. And this green like box right here, this is Synergon. Item to increase the upgrade gauge. Synergon, I believe, is not to be confused with synthetic Energon, which is a green substance that was created by Ratchet. Which, of course, it made him act like a lunatic. Anyone, you know, that knows that episode should know what the Doctor of Doom, you know, could do.
Arachnid.
I'm glad you survived the fall, Arcee. It would have been so boring to find your spark extinguished.
You're about to wish you had.
I hope you guys are not scared of spiders. This is Arachnid.
Last sight
You're about to get wrapped.
So, for those, okay, hold on. I'm trying to remember like my thing. So for those who don't know, you know, at least on who Arachnid is. Oh god, whoa, Jesus, okay. Yeah. Arachnid, you know, she is the main rival of Arcee, anyone should know that, obviously, and she was first introduced here in Transformers Prime. Interestingly, like, about her and all that stuff is her design. The idea of a Cybertronian spider is not exactly, unique, because there was another being that predated her. That being Black Arachnia, a character from the Beast Wars trilogy, of the Beast Wars, like, side of Transformers. Anyone at least like should know that. But of course, Black Arachnia and Arachnid are entirely different, both in story and even in continuity, because in animated, Black Arachnia was Elita 1, while in Beast Wars, she was her own entity. While Arachnid is an entirely new, like, sadistic, like, entity that appeared here. Yeah. Arachnid's, like, alt mode is that of a helicopter, which, of course, she got that alt form, I believe, after she scanned, like, Fowler's, helicopter, I believe, in one episode, at least from what I remember. And of course, being you know, a spider, she can of course, well, use her arms, which is kind of true about that. There we go. That takes care of her.
Give it up, Arachnid. You're done. Jack?
Oops.
I'll just go ahead and take your partner.
Let me go! Let me go!
Scrap.
Great. Okay. And yet somehow humans don't know when to stay out of trouble, do they, huh? All right. So now we're in, I believe, in this kind of little like vehicle section, which of course ZR to shoot, hold both ZRs like unit to charge, vehicle boost and move and jump. All right. We have to go after her.
This creature belongs to you, RC.
RC, help!
This has nothing to do with him. Let him go.
Your precious partner is mine.
Oh boy. Yep. Yeah, see what I mean, you know what, Arachnid? That's what I mean. She's sadistic. And yet somehow I can already imagine a bunch of weirdos already loving her. And I am one of those weirdos, may I remind you. Oh, Lord, I have to say that, but oh well. Okay. Alright, I should better like just stop saying that. Let me just see if I can get that artifact up there. See if I can get it. Got it! I just gotta... Oh boy! Oh god, I fell down. Okay. There you go. Made it. Man, I screw that pit all the time.
Jack, are you okay?
I guess.
You should rename your pet human, RC. If I were you, I'd call him Strategic Weakness.
Well, we got a B rank from that. That's interesting. Yeah, with that we have a new Cybertronic artifact, and RC's been unlocked in the characters gallery. Nice. Alright, well, as traditional what I do, I may as well just read RC's biography. Most of you guys at least a little bit to understand her, just a teensy bit. Let's look in the characters. Let's look here. Here we go. RC. A dedicated soldier, RC never turns down the opportunity to take the Autobots' fight to the front lines against the Decepticons. This warrior spirit also carries over to her dedication to her partners, the latest of which being the human Jack. She sort of protects Jack after experiencing the tragic loss of her previous partners at the hands of the Decepticons. And of course, her previous like partners were Cliffjumper and as well another Autobot by the name of Tailgate. So, which unfortunately both of them share the same design. You guys don't believe me? Look it up. And of course, obviously, RC turns into a motorcycle, which of course it should be pretty obvious what it is. But anywho, though, that's her biography right there. I may see, actually, you know what? I'll see you guys probably in the next episode where we tackle the next mission right here. Because of course, that's where we're gonna be heading off. So until then, guys, see you guys then. Peace out.